Hello everyone and welcome back to the unemployment journey where we will be travelling across Europe's major leagues and trying to win as many trophies as possible. And following that 4-1 win over Gladbach, we lost to a 110th minute goal against Leverkusen in the quarterfinal of the German Cup. We played really well. We rested some players as well because it's only a couple of days in between games, and I didn't want to overplay a lot of these players. Some big games coming up, and I just thought we'll rest them and then we'll come back a little bit fresher for the league games, because with the way that the league's set up at the moment, I'll show you the league table after we go through these 3 wins. I'm really... The aim for this season has gone from finishing 4th to finishing 1st. And I don't know if we're going to be able to replicate this next year. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that the next year. What I do know is we're in a position now where we could potentially win the Bundesliga in our 2nd season. I just want to make sure that happens. So the German Cup can wait until next year. Europa League, depending on the Champions League groups, could be next year, could be the year after, who knows. But this year, the Bundesliga has now become my priority. And you can see here, 5-1 against Augsburg. Jose Silva got 2 goals. Gawiri got another 2 goals. Sabitzer got the 5th. They scored to make it 5-1. Bit of a consolation goal from them. Would have liked a clean sheet, but you can see from the average there, we were just incredible. 2-1 win against Stuttgart, and if you remember, the 2 games here against Stuttgart and Schalke are the only 2 games in the league that we've lost. 3-2 against Stuttgart, 3-0 against Schalke. We got a revenge. 2-1 win. You can see there, Benkovic got the first goal. Van Drongelen, he got the equaliser in 67th. Gawiri, 2 minutes later, scored the winner. And we were the better team. We deserved the win, and we got the win. Then 4-1 demolition over Schalke. Zivkovic getting the first. Then Paulo Bernardo doubling the lead. We went 3-0 up with the penalty thanks to Gawiri. They got 3-1. And then just before half time, we got the 4th. I was really happy. Avenged those 2 losses, and we're so good. We're looking so good. This is exactly what I wanted, and you can see there, Leverkusen have started to slip up. An 8-point lead over them. Leipzig are 2 points behind us. They're really chasing us, and we have a big game against them coming up towards the end of the season, and we'll definitely make sure that's there. Dortmund and Bayern Munich not having the best of seasons there. They're in 4th, they're in 5th and 6th. No doubt one of them will go above Cologne. One of them are going to have to drop out of the top 4. But you can see there, Gawiri, 27 goals out of 23 league games. And I don't think he's played in all of them. I know he has. He has played in all of them. So, but even still, that is an outrageous amount of goals from one player. Absolutely incredible. You can see there, Zivkovic with 8 assists, Sabitzer with 8 assists, Toure with 7 assists. We are legitimately having the season of our life. And I don't know when Frankfurt last won the league title. If we look here, they've won the Bundesliga once in 1959. So, this could be a history-making season. And we've got a tough game here in the Europa League's 2nd knockout round. And what I was surprised about is it's 1 leg only. So, we're at home. We're against Sporting, who, if you remember last season, knocked us out of the Euro Cup 2. They dominated us in that game. Can we get revenge for that this year? It'd be nice to get revenge, but at the same time, they're still a tough side, but I think we're better than them. Let's look at the squads. And we've got Trapp in goal, Toure, Mustafi, Chabot and Ita making up that backline. Benkovic is injured. He'll be back in a few weeks, but you know, we've got a good defender in Chabot there. Scasibar and Bernardo in the centre of midfield with Silva just ahead of them. Sabitzer on the right, Zivkovic on the left, and the main man up front. And do you know what? Let's go into this. I'm absolutely loving this team at the moment. You can see just how good they are. And yeah, they've got 4-2-1 formation here as well. A couple of different players in there from last time out, but do you know what? Passionately say, get revenge, and let's see if we can do the business here. I would absolutely love to get the win here as we kick off, but yeah, we're just going from strength to strength in the league. I want to be able to continue that and really challenge for the league this year. I don't really think there's going to be another season like this that we're going to have again, and I figured we might as well make use of it while we can. Obviously, if we win the league, the reputation of the club goes up so much that the players that we'll be able to attract next year will be absolutely incredible. And you know, the two spots I'm really hoping to invest in, you know, centre back and goalkeeper. We're gonna absolutely attract some top level talent there, and yeah, I feel like we've got a really good base of the team. We've got a lot of young players in there as well, so we've got loads of potential still, so we don't even need to invest so much. And Gouiri's header straight at the goalkeeper, but we are looking like the better side here. I'm just going to tell them to get creative. They look inspired. Can they turn it into goals? That's the main thing that we want. I've got a couple of bookings early on. Both their centre midfielders are booked, which could be a good sign, but there's not been a highlight for a while. As we go towards half time, I'm reluctant to change anything. I want to see what it's like at half time. Can we get a quick chance in? We might be able to get a quick chance in before half time. There's a minute left. Well, there's a minute plus 1 minute of stoppage time. As Bernardo on the ball, Scasibar into Toure. Into Sabitzer now. Can he find the ball across? He's gone alone, and I don't know what happened there. I really don't know what happened there. Right, it's half time regardless. We've been the better side. There's been no real highlights. I'm not happy with this. Make the difference. Make the difference. Make the difference. Right, let's go. We'll see the analysis here. They've been pretty deep. We've been pretty forward. I just think more of the same. I think we're looking good here. We're dominating possession. We need to create that into actual chances. They've not had a shot all game. But I say that, and they'll end up scoring the only shot they have on target. It's just the way that this game goes sometimes. But let's just quick. Well, there's a highlight here as Silva's on the ball, and he's been fantastic in that number 10 role. I really like him. I didn't think he'd be able to settle in at 18 years old into that number 10 role, but he's so much more naturally attacking than Paulo Bernardo is, who's doing really well at the sort of deep line playmaker role. Just tell them to demand a bit more. And I really like him there. Obviously, he's not having the best game today, and I might just change things up a little bit, but I really like him. As Chabot's header hits the top of the bar. And we're looking okay here, but I don't want to rock the boat too much, as Savitzer's not having the best game, so I'll move him to the other side and we'll put Kostic on. And We'll put Ramon on for Iter as well. And we'll save the last sub just in case. But they've got the ball here, and this is not actually good tackle there from Ramon to dispossess. And can we get a chance here? There's 13 minutes left. It'll be a good time to get potentially a winning goal as Ramon puts the ball in Zivkovic's header, and that's good. Needs to be better though, so I'm just gonna say not calm down. I wanted to say get creative. That was not the shot that I wanted. As we're gonna go into extra time, unless something can happen before that. No, doesn't look like it. They've only had one shot this game, and no doubt if this goes in, I'll be really pissed off. But it's end of 90 minutes. Alright, we've got 2 subs to make here. And what I'll do, Escasibar can come off, and then Jose Silva can come off for Baldacera. And what I'll do is I'll do something like this, but he'll go as a false 9. So he drops into this area here, giving space for Guiri. And Zivkovic being an inside forward will really come into that side. It's what I'm hoping for. We'll put him as a deep line playmaker defend, and we'll put him as a roaming playmaker just to cover that extra space there. Right, passionate, avenge, give them a little bit of positive reinforcement, and let's go. I think the fresh legs, Camiad for Escasibar, will do a lot of the work in midfield where Paulo Bernardo might be a little bit tired. And then obviously up front as well, Baldacera, a little bit more energy. And we'll see how that goes as Ramon's got the ball back to Paulo Bernardo. Into Kostic now. Ramon still on the ball, and that's just wide of the post. But we need to create some good clear-cut opportunities here. The defence are playing quite well, but yeah, that's what I want to see. Just a matter of getting that done, as Pereira's making a great run for them down their right-hand side. And that's another long shot, but easy enough for Trapp. Right, I've got a corner here, which is not what I was hoping for. Camiad clears it out. Still on the ball. That's blocked. Klaassen now. Can we get the ball? It's not the best ball from them. Fernando's tripped Guiri. I will give a get creative. Right, that's another man on the booking for them. That's 3 yellow cards. Ramon now into Kostic. Back to Ramon. Ball in. Great clearance. Out to Paulo Bernardo. That's blocked. Camiad now. Bernardo. Can Zivkovic keep it in? No, he can't. Right, Goncalves now for them. And I don't want to concede. Ramon heads it out. It's only as far as Pereira. And that's over. Come on now. Right, that's extra time. Half of extra time done. Demand more. Just straight off the bat. Got 15 minutes. Make it count. As Eduardo's on the ball. Right, let's do this because I don't want to go to penalties, and I'm hoping that I haven't taken off good penalty takers. He's got 7. He's got 10. Shabbat's been in the air. Bernardo's blocked. Camiad now still on the ball. Zivkovic into Mustafi. Oh, that was close. I don't think it's as much of a taker either, and that's straight at their goalkeeper. Not the best delivery in from Zivkovic. And it's cleared that. And Torre's going to pick that up. I'm reluctant to go any more attacking just in case they hit us on the counter-attack. But I'm hoping that we can just create one good chance as Kostic comes inside. And that's poor. That's really, really poor. I just want one good chance. We haven't created a clear-cut chance all game. And, you know, you can see the conditioning there really starting to affect us a little bit as we're going to go into penalties. Alright, we've got some decent penalty takers in there. Auto pick. And let's do this. Gawiri's going to take the first one. He's been pretty successful from the spot recently, and he's buried that one. Klaassen to take their first one, and I'm getting a bit nervous now. And he's beaten Trapp. It's 1-1. Zivkovic to take next. Into the back of the net. Eduardo for them. Come on, Trapp. He saved it. Get in. Baldassare now. Right, hopefully with that 2-1 leads, eases the pressure on him as he buries that into the bottom corner. Great penalty there from the 21-year-old. And pressure is on for Sporting now. Dak scores theirs 3-2, and this one from Ramon's going to be a big penalty here. This will really put us in the driving seat and put the pressure on them, and he's missed it. He's missed it. It was a good save by their keeper, but he's thought that was going to be the chance. Alright, now Trapp's got to save us here. And he just stands rooted to the spot as that goes right into the top corner. And we're level. It's Kostic now. Our 5th penalty. And he's scored. And pressure is on. I like taking first just because it really puts pressure on them as Fernando is running up. And they're really making me wait for this. And I don't like it. Can Trapp be our hero in this game? Fernando to take, and we've done it. We've won the penalties. We've got our revenge from last year. It's not the prettiest, but we're through, and I'm happy with that. We've got 2 days until Cologne, who are 4th as well, and Jesus Christ. You know, I'll send the assistant to that, but does it say who we play in the next? Oh no, it's the next round is after the game, so we'll miss that. Come on, get out of this. Oh, I'm really happy about that. Right then, so right, the quarterfinal is in 2 legs then. Okay, so that's a bit strange, but okay then. So, alright, what we might do is if we play the Bayern Munich game, or maybe the first leg of this game, depending on who it's against, and then we'll play the Leipzig game, because that is going to be absolutely massive. You can see there 4 huge games. These 2 in particular are going to be massive, especially that away game to Bayer Leverkusen. I think we'll do that. We'll do the Bayern Munich game, and then depending on how the first leg goes, we might do the second leg. Then we'll do the Leipzig game, semi-final if necessary, if we get that far, even. And then we might have to just do these games one by one. But that's going to be it for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future episodes. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you next episode. Thank you.